Oh my god, the lag. I gotta get out of here. We got a bit of a traffic jam here at Hama. And it's pretty laggy, so I'm gonna get out of the way. This guy's just sitting here.
Check aircraft.
Let's see if we can do our intro. What do you say? With all the lag. Come on. Look at this. This is brutal. Welcome back, everybody. This is DCS World. I'm your pilot, Boomcat. And today we're on Contention SARH in the MiG-29 Fulcrum. Super laggy here on the ground. Hopefully it fixes itself a little bit once we get in the sky. It was a big traffic jam. I already got smashed on the ground there in the dynamic slots, and that wasn't very fun. So let's get ready and see what we can do. It's a pretty stacked red team right now. So, cat hair in my mouth. We'll see what we can do. We'll see what we can do. And just let me know during the flight, like if the levels are no good, you can't hear anything. If you can't hear me, if the music is too loud, anything, you just let me know. Let's see if I can fix it. Just trying to get a couple panels open here. 171. Get a little bit of altitude. I was having like great performance in this game earlier. It was running so smooth, but you know, now that everybody's online, probably gonna be a little different, right? Yeah. Big old lag spikes. That's okay. That's okay. So really my objective for today is just to run some cap and have some fun, keep getting used to the controls of, you know, switching back between my co-op mode and my regular radar controls, and try not to rage quit. Those are my goals for today. Do not rage quit the MiG-29. Anyone who flies the Fulcrum, though, understands that that's not always in your control. Our tank is empty already. It's because I'm yapping and not paying attention, right? I gotta get another dock open here, don't mind me. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Let's do it. .161, so we got a way to go. 180. We got a bunch of teammates down here, so just gonna make our way down and run some cap, probably just around here. They were asking for cap here. That tag is gone. .166 or 70. So right now, I'm really just trying to get used to using the radar, used to using the workflow. Let me, can I disable reshade so you can kind of see what's going on here better? Let me see if that works. Is this the hotkey? Oh yeah! All right, check it. So that's my shader turned off. These are my controls. The radar controls down here, right? And I'm trying to dance between switching it to between illumination and dummy, right? So dummy, co-op on, right? I have that map to my, I have that map on my HOTAS, and I'm just trying to get used to switching back and forth without thinking about it, right? Illumination, co-op on, illumination, co-op off, or illumination, co-op off, dummy. On the dummy. I'm not explaining this very well, but that's what I'm trying to get used to. Switching this between illumination and dummy, switching the co-op on and off. Raising the mic a little. I can turn the game down too. I accidentally dropped my I dropped my mic. Yeah, I can lower game sound because my my mic volume is pretty stacked right now. What about the music? Music should be buried a little bit anyway. I could just lower the RWR volume. That's brutal anyway. How's that, Red Dot? Yeah, today I'm just getting used to using these radar controls a little more. I keep getting stuck in not knowing where the co-op mode is, and that's annoying. Whether it's up or down, and then I have to look away. Illumination's easy for me because it's actually on like an up or down switch. But co-op is just, I don't know. I screwed up. And then I got to look away, and then I lose the bandit, and you know how it goes. We're getting pretty close to where we're gonna just run some cap. Just gonna stay in this area here. Got a black shark, some froggies, mirage. Yeah. Red Dot, this is my other microphone. I have a Shure SM7B, and it's like the quintessential voiceover microphone. And I dropped it. And they're known for being tanks, and it broke. And I didn't even drop it that far. I literally dropped it taking off this, like right down there. So I think it might be an easy fix if I get it repaired, but still not happy. Not too happy. Does Contention ever run Fox 3s? Yeah, so this server will rotate to a modern server every now and then. It'll do like 80s, 80s, and then like a 90s, which has Fox 3s. And then they'll come back to 80s, and then they'll do like a completely modern. As far as I know, the only difference between modern and 90s is the bombs and the air-to-ground stuff available. AMRAAMs are available in both, but what broke? My other microphone. It's a really good microphone, especially for this stuff, and I dropped it, unfortunately. Okay, make sure our co-op is off. We are illuminating. We are in head-on mode, and we have an F-14 26 miles. F-18. .163. So there's a... Yeah, okay. Okay. 161, flank right. 171, flank right. 4,000. My radar's looking down right now. Track will fly is on. Hot 161.
Launch.
So, first Fox 1 to scare him, right? 4-5 flank left. 8-3. There's two of them though. .83. I wish I could see him. 174. I really hope this hill helps me out.
Altitude.
Woo! I don't know where he is though. 5.9 hot. Okay, now is where we switch to... Shit!
Launch. Launch.
Chaff flare, chaff flare, chaff flare, chaff flare.
Launch. 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 Launch.
173. One 73 cold.
Launch.
And I don't see him. $140 hot. God damn it. God damn.
Launch. 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 Launch.
Man. I don't know. I don't think he knew I was here. I'll be completely honest. I don't think he had a clue. I wasted like every single missile on him though. Like literally nothing left. That's okay. That first Fox 1, it pushed the Hornet away. Like it saved my ass, I'm pretty sure. And then I think that other missile would have hit me, but the hill saved me. But I am Winchester. That's not true. I have a gun. That's not true. I have a gun. Probably not the best idea, but what can you do?
Altitude. Altitude.
181 flank left. Where's our nearest airfield? Not close. Yeah, I did sling everything. That's kind of it though, like, if I have a lock and I'm not sure where he is, I just know he's the only thing in front of me, I'm shooting. I'm gonna make him push. I'm gonna make him move his nose in the other direction, you know? Or try, anyway. Because just straight jousting in a Fulcrum, like, you'll lose most of the time. Most of the time. Land here at Rayak. 166, 15 miles. I hope he leaves me alone. Red dot moderation is for cowards, my man. I wanted to make sure that Hornet died. Shit, 176. 176, 10 miles hot, 4,000. God damn it. I hope we have some air defenses here at Rayak. Oh yeah, I didn't even realize the range. I just knew I was going really fast. Sometimes you just zoom right in, right? You zoom right in and kind of stop focusing on what's important. He did die though. Like, he is dead. Leave me alone. My airfield not doing anything about this guy? That sucks. That sucks. Oh yeah, 13. Flank right. Well, someone in a Fulcrum just died. I only have guns, so
Altitude.
if I had more than guns, be a little more bold. If I had something but guns, I might be a little more bold.
Altitude. Altitude.
I do see this guy, though,
Altitude. Altitude.
right?
Altitude. Altitude.
I got a buddy coming up on this guy. I'll let him take it. Hopefully I don't get shot in the face.
550 kilos remaining.
All right, let's get on the ground. Let's get on the ground. Shit. I didn't see what that was, but I'm not interested in fighting it.
Altitude. Altitude.
Nice. Mirage 2000 killed player Knight in the F-18. See? I'm pretty good bait, I gotta say. I'm pretty good bait. All right, what do you say we get on the ground? Low fuel boost. Let's get on the ground. We have, I'm just coasting in right now. But the MiG-29 can do it, right? The MiG-29 can do this shit, no problem.
Check gear.
Nothing but realism over here. Bleed our speed by yanking the stick, just like in real life. Just like in real life. All right. Lineup is good enough, also like in real life. Rayak is a pretty short runway, but we got the drag chute. As long as I don't deploy it way too early, like I tend to do sometime. 190, that's a little fast. 180. Perfect. I usually deploy the ground or the chute too early, and it just rips off. It literally just rips off. Are there tanks on this runway? Okay, ditch our drag chute. What was that? 2 R-27Rs and four archers to kill 1 F-18. That's expensive. Been an expensive day. What's up, dog? Yeah, that's how it's done, Red Dot. I mean, Like, flying for real is cool, I'm sure. Like, I'm not a pilot in real life. I'm sure it's cool, but, like, I don't do this to take a 10-mile final and call all my approaches and all that stuff, right? That's not that fun for me. There are servers where people do that shit, and that's great, because everyone is doing it, right? And if everybody's doing it, then you can have fun doing it. That's what I think, anyway. That's what I think. All right, let's get it go. Let's get it going.
Request refueling. Request rearming.
Oh,
Copy.
I just got to turn down my SRS here. They're talking in my ears. Turn that down so I can hear what I'm doing. Shouldn't take long to refuel the Fulcrum. Shouldn't take too long to refuel this thing. Are we talking new units? I'm always down for more modules. More modules is more better. Yeah, let ED garnish my wages. They're just talking on SRS about ED taking everyone's money. I'd give them my money. I'd give them all my money. Red Dot, what do you normally play? Do you normally play multiplayer or single player stuff? Fuel's coming up. Fuel is coming up. Let's make sure we're reset here, good to go. Yeah, I saw pictures of the Rafale. Rafale? Whatever it's called. It looks super cool. I'm not that into modern gameplay, but I will buy it and I will rip it all over like this modern server and Growling Sidewinder and that kind of shit. I'll totally do it. Issues with VR? Yeah, I had VR. I had VR before, so I definitely know what you mean. And then like something will update and it'll all break and you're just like, fantastic. I wasn't as into DCS when I had VR, so it seemed like it was a bit of a gimmick. And everything else makes me motion sick other than flight sims. I hope you get that sorted though. Hornet 191, 9.6. Hornet 181, 13.2.
Refueling complete.
Hell yeah. We got a... Wait, is that a Mirage F1? No. That's a 2000? No, it's a Mirage F1. Cool, man. You do you.
Arming complete.
Rearming complete. All right. Which headset do you have?
Check aircraft.
Let's put the flaps up so we can use our high gain steering. Excuse me. Let's make sure there's no one gonna jump on our head here. Oh yeah, DCS is gonna... Oh, are we good? Are we back? That's good. That's good. Oh! Who was that? Someone just got shot. F-14. Dang. I don't see him, actually. I want to see him first. 131. Oh, fuck. Hey, there's a Hornet. Oh! I was gonna do that. That's okay, guys. I didn't want the Hornet anyway. In a Mirage F1? Hell yeah. They must hate me on SRS. I just like shoot the shit. I don't shoot the shit. I don't clog up comms. But I have fun. I don't mind having a bit of fun. F-15, wasn't there just an F-14 on scan? Did he die? He died. Harlock in the Mirage F1. God. What the hell was that? Sonic boom over my head or under me. Okay. Make sure we're head on. Whoa! F-15, 160, 160. 11 miles. Jesus. Not a chance. 9,000. Not a chance. Let's look up. Yeah, there's a Mirage F1. Let's, we're just gonna defend right away. He got the jump on us here. 160, cold. I didn't even know he was there. Go 6, F-15 SE. 7,000, I'm definitely dead. No, that's a Delta Wing. We're not gonna shoot at that. Oh shit. 2, 3, 3, hot. So then where'd he go? Right? And where'd he go? Box 2. Box 2 again. Not today, son. Oh no, me too! Oh, come on. Come on. Come on! Damn it! Damn it! Nice trade. Nice trade. Let me get out of this screen before I kill my eardrums. Select roll. Man. You have the Quest 3. Yeah, I had the Quest 3 too. I got the Quest 3 and I found the same thing. It was really hard to see the gauges. And I would like crank all the settings, right? I would crank all the settings. My computer couldn't handle crank setting, but I would crank them all just to see if that would make a difference in the clarity. Couldn't quite do it. But the Pimax, I've heard the clarity of the Pimax is second to none. It costs an arm and a leg, though, so that's going to be a bit of an investment. But if this YouTube channel ever does anything, maybe it'll be worth it, right? War Thunder looks awesome, and so does IL-2 Sturmovik. Yeah. Oh, shit.
Check in.
I don't want to get stomped on here. Get me off this fighter spawn. I'll sit here. Bit obnoxious to sit here and block the runway, but it's also obnoxious to get, you know, elbow dropped from the top rope for absolutely no reason while you're just sitting here minding your own business. So, man, I might have got baited, but he still died. and that's not a bad dogfight. I turned on him pretty good. Not too shabby, considering there's a couple fighters and I barely knew what I was doing. I might need to put the camera over here because I read all the comments over here, but the camera's over here. So it's like I'm disconnected, right? I don't want that. I don't want that. I haven't, I played War Thunder a little bit, and I have not played IL-2. And the only War Thunder I played was Free War Thunder, and it's terrible. Like, the game is fine, but the structure is horrible. And then I thought about, like, well, you know, maybe I'll just buy a full fidelity, or I'll buy a actual module. Like, I'll buy an F-18, and I'll just play with that. And it was like $110, and I was like, I'm not buying that. Absolutely not. But people that have played since day one, you know, they like it. You always go back to track IR. And do you think that's the quality of the Quest 3? Or is it just a preference? Because I wasn't dazzled by the... Like, when I was looking through the Quest 3, I was like, wow, this is cool. It kind of looks like shit, but, like, it's really cool that I'm in it, right? We're going to do pretty much the same thing. I mean, we need cap along this whole area at Rayak. Wasn't this? Yeah, we need cap along this whole area, so that's what we are gonna do. Yeah, that's one thing that would be ergonomics. That's a good point. That's one thing that's going to be hard if I get into VR. Another reason why I don't want to like jump into VR with a, you know, $3,000 headset, and that's because like the, you know, the dog fighting and the you know, I got a pretty bad neck, and I just don't know how long I'd be able to tolerate it. So maybe I'll fly VR for videos and 2D for streaming or something like that. But even doing that hurt my neck. Shit. So let's let's get off the ground. Let's get out of here before we hurt our neck some more. Yeah, I found it blurry and wasn't a fan of that. And like other VR games make me motion sick. If it has walking, I get so motion sick. Flying, not a problem. Now, we burned all our gas last time just getting to where we were going, so let's not do that, right? Let's not do that this time. You wouldn't recommend the Pimax 50 ppd in the... I'm going to take off. The quality was terrible. 4 replacements. Each had dead pixels. Ugh. Great clarity, but not worth that kind of money for that quality. Yeah, I heard some quality control issues with Pimax, that's for sure. I'm hoping though by the time I'm hoping by the time I'm ready to get into VR, like financially, they'll have something sorted out, or maybe they'll be like new competitors, right? Maybe everyone else will step their game up. I think it would be very immersive to dogfight like that. I just need to protect my neck, as the Wu-Tang would say. Right? I can only do this so much. Like even playing DCS a lot, like if I'm playing a lot during the week, I feel it in my neck and my back big time. But it'd be pretty cool though. It'd be worth it, I think. You can't do much walking either. Yeah, isn't that weird? Like walking is almost immediate. Like I want to, as soon as you start walking, just like, ugh, immediate. And then flying, I was ripping around. I played the low fidelity fighter game, the VR one, VTOL VR. No problem. So much fun. I had a blast. I didn't like not being able to use my HOTAS, but like as far as motion sickness, none. Played one first-person shooter and I made it from like the in-game lobby to the actual start of the round, and I was just like, fuck this. Fuck this. You only got motion sick in DCS? Yeah. And you know, I've heard people tell me that like once you just have to get used to it, you just have to get used to it. And I spent 17 years in the Navy and I have a lot of time at sea, and I was seasick the whole fucking time. It was miserable. Take medication and I'd be fine. I would not feel motion sick, but I would still not feel well. And I could be in crazy seas and still function with that motion sickness medicine. But without the medicine, just leaving the harbor, I'd be losing it. I got a lot of sea time and I never got used to it. I never got used to it. I don't have a ton of sea time, right? Compared to some of those trades. But man, I had enough, that's for sure. And yeah, you can't just power through it either. You could try and your body might adapt, right? Some people power through it and they adapt really quickly. But some people, myself included, you just fight it and you never adapt. 170, let's we can do both. We can pay attention to what we're doing and shoot the shit. And like honestly, the motion sickness that I was getting from the first-person shooters, I didn't enjoy them. Like I didn't even think they were cool enough to force myself to do it. You only gotten seasick once in real heavy storms? Yeah, I don't wish chronic motion sickness on anybody. It's brutal. You get seasick when you've been back to shore? Yeah. How about that feeling when you've been out at sea for a while and then you come back home, or you land and you get a hotel for the night or something, let's say, and you're laying in your bed that night and like everything is still moving, or you're walking down a straight hallway that's not moving and you're dinging off the walls and you're, you know, the you know, the bulkheads of the hotel, and not because of the alcohol either, you know. Those are different Navy stories. Yeah, I didn't really enjoy sailing. I enjoyed the job. the sailing part of it was part of the job. But I got to do some cool shit, and I was pretty young while I got to do it, so that was cool. And then as soon as I switched to diver, like, we don't sail. If you need us on a boat, we'll fly to the boat, do the mission, and then go the fuck home, right? So it was way better as a diver, but that's just the way we did it in Canada. All right, so I'm going to take a quick look at F10. Oh my God. So we got a bunch of Hornets 40 miles away. Quick look at F10 to see where we're at. We got a little ways to go. A little way to go. Cobra, were you, oh, I see, Cobra and Cobra Commander. I get it. I can read. Listen, man, I just said how I spent all that time in the Navy, right? So you can't blame me. Were you Navy, or are you just, your career took you to sea, or? Because I always assume Navy, but there's tons of jobs on all different kinds of boats. 172, hot. 181, hot. They're all 3,000. I'll stay above them. We'll angle our radar down, which you can only see down here. Right? We'll angle it down a little bit. Track while fly is on. But these guys are shooting, so yeah, right? Which is fine. Especially, like, you know, according to the MiG-29, all the single dashes are enemies and all the double dashes are friends, but, like, I don't trust this radar or IFF whatsoever. I started playing this when it first came out and the IFF wasn't functional, so I never relied on it. I just never got used to relying on it. And I get shot a lot. Because of it, I bet. Fishing a lot with your dad, whole days at sea, different cruise ships, oh yeah. Fishing boats are different too, they get tossed around. Like frigates, you know, frigates are big, but they take the seas pretty well, right? Fishing boats though, you're getting dinged. 208, hot, 5,000, where you at? I see ya. I see ya. I'm not gonna let you get me. I'm not gonna let you get me. We'll just keep track while fly on. Okay, now he's 215 flank right. Did he climb? Did he climb, or did he just drop off scan and I'm about to eat a aim 9? Yeah. Yeah, 10 miles. Shit. Well,
Launch.
box one.
Launch.
No, I didn't mean it.
Launch.
You know what? Sometimes it just happens. I see him.
Launch.
I'm gonna. It's a Phantom. What is a MB339? I didn't, 086, that's not... Oh, shit. I gotta pay attention to what I'm doing. I'm either gonna die or I'm gonna see him in the merge. Well, this isn't good. Bit of a preemptive merge there. Don't you worry about me. You gotta keep them on their toes. Keep them guessing. At all times. Flank left, 224. 8,000 feet. I think I just got hit with something. Yeah. Watch this, we're gonna get real slow. Whoa! pancake. Good fight, Hornet. I said good fight, Hornet. I'm a pancake. I actually said pat cake. Yeah. Yeah, I panicked. I was yanking and I panicked. As soon as I saw that second Hornet, panic. That's okay. That's okay. I hope nobody spawns on my head. There was, in hindsight, when I was making that turn and I crossed through north, through 300 and through the 220s, as I was pulling through the 220s, I saw the spotting dot and I was like, is that him? And I kept turning. Or it was when he was at 068 and I kept turning, or 086. And I turned past him, then had to turn back. And it was that one mistake that lost that part of the fight. Not saying that I would have killed him, but it definitely didn't help. It definitely did not help. That's okay. That's okay. They're complaining about not having any cap down south. I'll run cap, but I'm in a Fulcrum, so we all know how that goes. That's all that matters, you know? They believe in me, they said, and that's all that matters, as long as I have some moral support. 60 seconds remaining. They must think I'm an asshole just sitting off to the side, but like, I don't want to get stomped on in the... I don't want to be a victim of the respawn feature, you know? There's a guy, There's a guy complaining right now that there's not enough people running cap. Canuck 1, are you in Canada? Hell yeah, greetings from Nova Scotia. Buddy, I'm also from Newfoundland. How do you meet a Newfoundlander on DCS, of all places? But everywhere you go, you'll meet one, you know? Of course, it's because none of us stayed home. There's another guy from from Newfoundland on chat. I won't clog up SRS with some Newfie bullshit, but nice to meet you. That was cool. So I'm from a province as far east as you can get. I'm from a province as far east as you can get, called Newfoundland, and there's another Newfoundlander here on in SRS chat. So, man, that is super cool. Yeah, there's barely any Canadians, let alone Newfoundlanders, so that's cool. Oh yeah, oh yeah, and I know it's. I don't even personally know anybody that plays DCS, but every time I'm on, it's a lot of Europeans. You know, must be huge. You know, that's true. Orange Man might come after us in Greenland. Hey man, if he wants to put missile systems in Greenland, go ahead. Go ahead. Greenland needs them. They don't have any. They should definitely stay Greenland, but some missiles would be nice. I can't talk and fly. I have no idea where I am. I don't even know what direction I'm pointing in. I think Greenland would be so cool to visit. I've never been there. I know a bunch of guys have sailed around there. I know a bunch of guys have sailed to Iceland. That would be cool. Doing diving in Iceland would be so cool. Up in Reykjavik, between those tectonic plates. Man, that would be sick. That would be sick. Someone's asking if we just lost our AWACS. They're not getting anything on data link. I wouldn't know. I just have a radar repeat. All right, let's get ready here. One of the best things that I've been doing, and I know it's stupid, right? It makes sense, but one of the best things I've been doing in the Fulcrum is immediately switching this to manual mode and immediately switching this to head-on mode. I was leaving in auto a lot, and I'm pretty sure auto, if your closure rate is too fast, it won't track shit. It won't pick up on anything, so. F-14, 210, 7-7. We still got a while. I like fighting in these mountains over here. It works way better in my favor having those mountains available. All right. Oh, is my reshades? Let's turn this back on, see if it looks better. Oh, reshade. Tell me how this looks while we're on our way. It's like a GoPro feature. Is gonna have to change a few times. That one doesn't work. This is. Just give me a second here. GoPro effect. Boom! Look at that. A little cinematic. Makes everything like distorted. Weird. Weird. See? You can see what it's doing to everything, right? Let's cancel. I wouldn't be able to actually fly like this, like fly a mission, but or not one online, not a PvP mission. But I think that would be cool for like a cinematic video, you know? Something like that. $20, $199, F-14, $196. Okay. Where's everybody else? So they're all around here. So obviously there's like Hornets and Tomcats that are going to be coming from the boats, right? Those are the guys coming from 240, 230. That makes sense. My encoder just overloaded, so you might get a bit of a freeze. Can I add it in post? I could, I could like fly the whole mission like this and then replay the whole track file and record the replayed track file with the reshade filter, if that makes sense. So technically, yeah, it would be in post over a replay. I would have to like re-record the whole thing, but I just would hit play on the track file, have OBS recording, and then I walk away for 40 minutes, right? 185.46. How's our fuel? Oh, okay. Fuel's empty. We'll dump our tank. Get rid of that immediately. Oh. Oh. Okay, man. The guys are still way far away. Well, not that far. 44 miles, but it's taking a while. I don't want to get too close in here. Well, he's not getting shot at. If he's not eating Sam's, then might be all right. It's actually a good point, Red Dot. I could fly a regular mission and then just like add it all in afterwards. Imagine though, like a Saving Private Ryan moment, right? Where, you know, I think it's like when Tom Hanks gets hit by an explosion or nearby and he's like concussed and it's all that like high-pitched effect, and I think it would look really cool for something like that. And then like when you snap out of it, it comes back to like this or something like that. You heard it here first. Okay, 33 miles, 9,000. Let's get out of the clouds here. Make sure we're illuminating. Make sure we haven't messed with any of this while we were paying attention, or while we weren't paying attention, I should say. 29, flank right 190. Track while fly is on. See you. 30 miles. 5,000. So he is going to have a Phoenix, actually, now that I think about it. Oh, shit. Maybe I don't need to... man, there's so many of us, though. I saw the other Hornets on scan that are essentially right behind this dude. Flank right, 200. Flank right, 6,000. I'll angle my radar down a little. Hot, 242. No. 242, 236. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna watch what happens here, but 31,000 flank right, 245. 245 for 15. I don't see him. 246. I'm gonna end up eating it here because I don't know where he is. I don't know where he went. 078, flank right. Oh, and he's up high. God damn it. Yeah. That was terrible. You wish the F-16 had Fox Swans. I wish the MiG-29 had a data link. I wish the MiG-29 had a data link, you know? It's like if you can't get that lock to force him defensive, if you can't get the lock to force him defensive and you lose visual and he gets close, you're kind of screwed, right? You're completely screwed. Happens to me most of the time. I don't think the F-16 had Fox 1s in real life, though, right? Like I think they might have had it, one mod might have had it at some point, but I'm pretty sure the F-16 never had the Sparrow in real life. Plus, if you gave it the Sparrow, the F-16 would be unstoppable on this server. Like, completely unstoppable. Just the way the data link works and the sensor fusion, and it would just be insane. So yeah, getting in that close with a Hornet and losing sight is not what you want to do. I was really hoping to turn into him, get the lock, force him defensive with the Fox 1, and take it from there, but but not the way it went. Not the way it went down. Not the way it went down at all. Jam to some music while we wait. $60 seconds. We need. Still just need cap. These guys are running seed. We just need cap. This dude's doing some work over here. Maybe that's what I need to be doing. Need to be putting in the hard work. I remember when I first jumped in the MiG-29, the Flaming Cliffs MiG-29, and I saw that it had the screen, right? Same as the flankers, it has the screen. But there was no data link on it. It's literally just a repeat of the radar. And I was just like, or it's a repeat of your HUD. And I was like, okay, cool, thanks, I guess. Makes sense if you have like a glare or if you're looking down here for some reason, but I was a little confused. A little confused, to say the least. Let's do better than last time. What'd he say? We'll do a little better than last time. Just a little, though. They did have Sparrows in real life. It must have been a certain block of F-16 then, because I remember there's a fighter pilot on YouTube named C.W. Lemoyne. His show is the Mover. He has like the Mover and Gonky show. His call sign is Mover. I just remember him saying at least the F-16 he flew, or he wasn't aware of F-16s shooting Sparrows. But the fuck do I know? I was a diver. I don't know anything. Block 20? Yeah, I don't know stuff. I don't know stuff. I just think it's all cool, you know? I'm an enthusiast. Seven six. 176. Camera hasn't overheated yet. Let's take that and turn that down. $174. All right, let's make a bit of a difference this time. What's up, Springy? That's funny. Drink some more fuel. Then Moscow drinks vodka. Yeah. Man, the Fulcrum's not bad if you fly it conservatively, and like conservatively just means you don't need to be going 700 knots everywhere, right? My throttle's at what, 40% right now, and I'm going 540 knots, right? So you can make it last a little bit. You're still nothing compared to the the Hornet. Or even on the red team, you're nothing compared to like even the flankers, right? Or the F-16 can even hold more fuel than you, but that's okay. I actually don't know that about the F-16. I know they both have pretty short legs if you're going to be stepping on the gas a lot. But man, when you want all that power, it sure is nice to have. And when you get used to it from flying the Fulcrum a shit ton, and then you hop in a different jet and it doesn't have the power, man, it's sad. It's really sad. How are you, Springy? Oh. Enjoying the weekend so far? Straighten my legs a little bit. I don't need these rudders. Oh, there we go. That looks comfy, right? I'm all over the place here flying. We're attacking Beirut, flank right, 176 hot. Okay. Flank right, so he's probably headed to Beirut. But the F-15 is hot. Watching before your virtual squadron starts the next class on the Hornet. Nice. What do you guys do? That sounds cool. Like, does someone teach, or do y'all just like rip it around and figure it out? Or either way, it's pretty damn cool. Trim a little. I wish I could turn the camera, but I have a dog bed over here and I have a little red-nosed pit bull who's passed out asleep, and it's adorable. And then Boom Cat, Mickey, the actual cat, is just behind. He's hanging out, staring out of the window in his window bed, hanging out. 224, 171. Okay, so we're actually like headed down south proper this time. We were over here last time. There's not as many mountains to use down here. There are mountains, but this is all flat area. This is all flat area. That's not where you want to be in the Fulcrum. The Hornet at 47,000 is getting shot at currently. The VWA Virtual Weapons Academy. BVR with AMRAAMs, cool. That's really cool. And it's a good, like, not crash course, but it's a good way to, like, learn, too. My first full fidelity module was the Hornet, and I just flew it on Growling Sidewinder until I beat it into submission, basically, until I figured it out. It was painful. It was an uphill battle. I think the way you're doing it is a lot more sustainable for your mental health. That's fun, though. That sounds cool. I wonder if they're going to teach you when you come upon a group of enemies and friendlies fighting. You just mad dog a bunch of AMRAAMs into the group, and then you turn cold and reload. That's what I heard anyway. 168, 28. Let's focus up here. They're not that far away. 30 miles. Yeah, just mad dog AMRAAMs into a group of friends. They'll figure out the IFF, I'm sure. Okay. 164 for 26 miles cold. 169 for 31 flank left. Hot for 26, flank right. Man, I hope these guys leave me alone. Are there any friendlies around me? Yes. Yes. I don't know, you've never truly lived until you've mad dogged a couple AMRAAMs, you know? Terrible advice, by the way. This is why I'm not in one of those academies. Someone just died. Blue player, yeah, I gotta shoot somebody here. Hot 13163. No luck. I can't even see him. Can't even see him, so now I'm gonna defend, and he's gonna come out of nowhere. Flank left, 154.
Altitude.
154, 6,000. Seen.
Launch.
Box one. What's he shooting at? With his guns.
Launch.
Splash. F-18 Hornet. Is this not Rayak, though? No, this is our airfield. This is Sequel. Sequel. Yeah. Okay. 181. That worked. Wonder for the next generation built-in IFF because of the Kuwaiti incident. I don't know, man. A built-in IFF, you're talking... You don't want an IFF system in something that you're going to fire away from your aircraft. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't want your IFF falling into anybody else's hands. I think. $190, I don't see him. $188, flank left. No idea what I was locking.
Altitude.
Something's dead over there.
Launch.
That's a Fulcrum.
Altitude.
Damn. Oh, that was that was an Su-27. That was a flanker. Man, I was on him. I wanted to shoot him so bad. Flank left. 146, 4,000. Shit. That's the flanker again.
Altitude, altitude.
Where's the Hornet?
Altitude, altitude.
Woo! 3150. Why do they not leave? No!
Hydraulic system failed. Main hydraulic system failed.
Why is it when you have like your radar modes active, right? They don't leave the compass on the top. It makes no sense. Why when I'm looking through my radar, or when I'm looking through my HUD, it's not always telling me the direction I'm pointing in. That's some of the dumbest shit. Anyway. Because Russia, yeah. Yeah, why did they do anything the way they did it? Who the hell am I? And you know what? On the flankers, it stays. Isn't that messed up? Oh, I'm totally taking off from this taxiway. Why would you start me here? Why would you start me here and then not have me take off from the taxiway? What are you doing? Creeping forward. Oh, see ya! Yo! Yo! Man, those are some sick moves. Those are some sick moves. I'm impressed. Get on our brake. My brake's over here on this other stick. Can you see it? Barely. I'm impressed. I do have the analog compass, but it doesn't just adjust. Like, it's pretty delayed. And, like, it's adjusting now because I'm completely level, but when you're banking, it doesn't know what's going on. That actually might not be true because I've only ever used it after I've taken a hit. Maybe that's why it's not functioning normally whenever I have to use it, but I'm just passing the blame of my skill issues onto the Russian engineering. So, you know? Oh, I wasn't the only one with the taxiway takeoff idea. What are you doing? What? Why? $30 seconds remaining. Okay. Takeoff delay timer has ended. Let's go get shot by a Tomcat that we didn't know was there. And like, this MiG-29 in front of us is just barely in the way of us not being able to take off. Yeah, son! Oh, you guys are silly waiting for the runway. These guys are all lined up at the runway at Haman. There's a perfectly good taxiway here that you could take off at, you know? I think sometimes people forget that this is a video game. Somewhere some sim loser just lost their mind that I called this a video game. The old sim snob. Oh, let's not black out. Woo! No, I know it's not the first time that I've been pissed off that when I have a lock on something, I can't tell which way I'm looking. You know, that's okay. That's okay. When at 20 degrees up, still 520 knots. That's crazy. That is crazy. It's funny. I've owned the Flaming Cliffs MiG-29 for so long, and just like I never liked it before. Never liked it. I also didn't have full force feedback though. And this thing in force feedback feels amazing. Like you can feel everything. It doesn't feel as good as the Phantom, but it does feel really good. Oh, my cat's chasing a fly. What you doing, buddy? Try not to smash anything, please. That's right. He just ran out. Oh, God. He might smash something. Housefly doesn't stand a chance. Next time I get a lock, I will actively pay attention to. I'll actively pay attention to the heading tape, see what's going on, and see what is going on. Track will fly. .233 B-52. Won't make it to the B-52. Hornet, two B-52s, an A-10, and F-4. Yeah. All 60 miles away, 64, 65. It's on my radar, super close. This radar isn't reliable. I'm 21. There's no way I can look straight down like that, so I don't believe it. Plus, I'm still deep in red territory, am I not? Yeah. Yeah. Oh, we're just gonna pause time here for a second. And we're back. OBS might freeze a little bit. CPU bound, main thread. .50 FPS, yeah. That's okay. That's okay. I have it locked at I think 90 FPS. So if I can have all these if it's CPU bound and I'm getting 60, I'll take it. I will take it. I don't know what this Fulcrum radar thinks it sees out at 50 miles, but nobody trusts it. Nobody trusts it. It's tracking something, though. I wish there was, like, altitude data. I wish there was more data than just, like, dots on a screen and a general range. Literally have no idea what this guy's doing. HQ at Wuja has been destroyed. blue, right? No, that is red. Got an M2K, MiG-29S. (241-266). What I want to know is, how do we only have one fighter spawn in this sector? Should we not have two up here? We own this whole area? Like maybe Palmyra? Annoying. 258. 15,000. Oh, 258 and 199. God damn it. Well, the other's an F4. The other's an F4, so he probably has harms. 267. Mike Wright. $17,000, so I'll look down just a little bit. Mike Wright, 273. 19,000, so almost co-altitude. Still don't see him though. But how flank right is he? Is he like basically notching my radar? Right, because that would make sense. Okay, the F4 is hot, 176. The F-18 is cold. I can split the difference. A blunt break, hell yeah. Now you're talking my language, man. Now you're talking my language. 167. Okay. This F4 is getting close. He's not getting that close, but he is not correcting course. So I'm going to turn towards him, see if the Hornet changes course back towards me. 157. $150, 5,000. F4 Phantom. So the Phantom is no joke when it comes to that Sparrow. I don't want to. I really don't want to underestimate him and take a Sparrow to the face. Okay, so now he's cold. He knows what's up. He's cold. He knows what's up. Let's ditch our tank. Flank left, 150. 14 miles for 5,000. Fox 1, F4 Phantom. Now that is a really, really early Fox 1, but he is going to be panicking here. And that's what you want, especially with a jet that can out-BVR you.
Launch.
Fox 2, Fox 1.
Launch.
Ooh!
Launch.
Sad to see it. I love the Phantom. Sad to see it, but man, he had to go. He had to go. Unfortunately, like, I wish I could stop lagging here. I wish I could rely more on the R27Rs But I really just use them to make them turn cold and then get an archer up their butt, you know? They're not... And every now and then you'll get the Fox 1 kill, right? Which is amazing. But that's never the plan. The Fox 1 kill is never the plan. So now we're down to Fox 2s. Oh, I was supposed to look at my HUD, but instead I killed the guy. Ah, you know. 154. $154. 149. So now that we don't have our Fox 1s, we really need to, we have three left, yeah. We need to go back to snaking on the deck and not get too cocky. Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, we'll see about that. I was using the co-op mode just then, yep. So I wasn't able to lock him with the radar. Like, I wasn't getting a radar lock, So my radar was in illumination, and I was in co-op off. I couldn't get a radar lock. He popped up over the ridge, and I switched to vertical scan. What the hell? IRST. Definitely an IRST. No! That's okay. It's okay. We're okay. We're okay. We're in control. We are in control. Was that an IRST? Yeah. Yeah, it was. Rude IRST. The hill, I locked him with the vertical scan. As he was locked in the vertical scan, I switched my radar to dummy. I switched it to co-op mode. If you notice, it automatically locked him and brought up the R77s, the Archers, and I had to switch to the R27s. So I locked him with the vertical scan. I switched to the co-op mode so I could then switch to my R27s, if that makes sense. Just yapping. I'm just rambling. But it's a dance, right? Because this isn't always easy to see. It's in shadow a lot, and I could turn the volumetric lighting off, but like, I like when it looks good. So, you know, it's hard to tell when it's in co-op or not, and sometimes it'll be in illumination or dummy, and I won't be able to tell. But I have it bound to my thumb, right? I can do radar elevation, illumination, dummy, co-op. I can do it all with my thumb. Track while fly. I have to turn that on. But, yeah. That's kind of the idea, right? And it's a dance. I'm dancing down here on these... it's on my VKB stacks on my throttle, but I'm dancing down on this, trying to figure out what's going on. But once you get it going, once you kind of get the rhythm down, man... Once you're looking and you get that lock with the helmet-mounted sight and a Fox 1 comes off the rails, and you're like, oh, yeah, okay, I get it. Totally worth it. So, Cobra, long story short, yes. And I only know about the co-op mode because of Area Gloria and Crazy G-Man. Like, those guys made videos that explained it pretty well. Ooh, I'm gonna get off the spider spawn before I get punched in the face. We should, like, pump fake him. Whoa! Okay. Man, these guys are nuts. This place is nuts. My frames are getting chopped here, absolutely chopped, but all these dudes are right here, so